Replacing the brake pads on this 2018 generation Crosstrek was actually fairly simple. Start by breaking the lug nuts loose on the wheel you're going to start with, then jack it up at the proper jacking point on the pinch weld. Place your jack stand and then remove the wheel. Next, remove the bolts that hold the caliper onto the caliper bracket. If these bolts are original, they will have a 14mm head on them. You may have to hold the slide pin still with a wrench, but I didn't need to here. With those bolts off, you can move the caliper up and out of the way, and make sure it doesn't dangle by the brake hose. Remove the brake pads and inspect them for damage and or uneven wear. Now is a good time to inspect the inboard side of your rotor too. Take note of the orientation of this wear indicator. If everything appears to be in working order, clean up the caliper bracket, in particular where the pads are going to slide in and out. There are a couple different tools you can use to compress the piston here, but I used a clamp and one of the old brake pads. Before you put the caliper back on, you may want to pull the slide pins out, make sure that they're not worn out, and re-grease them. You can now slide the caliper back over the pads and bolt it back to the caliper bracket. While you always want to check your brake lines anyway, this particular model actually had a recall for brake lines swelling near the caliper, so inspect that while you're in there. This particular car has actually had the recall done already, so we're all set here. While you're doing this, make sure you pull fluid out of the master cylinder reservoir. I had this thing overflow on me a few times while I was doing this. It fills up faster than you think. Hopefully this made changing the brake pads on your Subaru Crosstrek just a little bit easier. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Car Simplified video.